Hey everyone, I'm the Rev. What a fantastic week it's been in Le Mans Ultimate. We got the new cars, the new track layouts and the new tyre model. Online racing's been fantastic and I've really enjoyed myself. For this race we're at Fuji in the new Mustang GT3 and let's just say it was quite an eventful race. Really enjoyable from start to finish. Should be in first really then. I've not got a good start. Got a Porsche up me inside. Another rubbish start from the Rev, and nobody wants a Porsche up their inside. Don't want to be on the outside, give everybody loads of room if we can. We managed to not make contact with anyone, but we've got driver unknown 7618. He's to our right hand side, and he's going to be quite prevalent in this video. Unusual from the Porsche, he was never going to hang it round there, so I would have bailed out a little bit earlier. But never mind. He tried to hang it round the outside of the left-hander, and that's just put me offline. A little bit deep. Have I left the door open? I felt that was a touch ambitious if I'm honest. We'll have a look on the replay. Random from the Porsche, very random. Let's have a look at that incident from his chase cam. Now I think I do leave the door open a bit, but he is coming from deep. He was very ambitious on the brakes, but I felt it was a gap that was always going to disappear. But these things are sent to trials. Let's get back to the action. Very, very random from the Porsche, if I'm honest. I'm clearly still thinking about that contact, as I've just managed to give him a little tap into the right-hander. We're not going to get drawn into your game, mate. Not at all. Let's just crack on. Let's crack on. Going forward now, though, I think I was always going to be mindful that he's quite ambitious. I didn't expect him to come steaming through, I think that's what it was. Alright Rev, it was a long time ago now, let's let it go. Let's try and move forward, there's a massive gaggle of cars here in front. If these keep battling, you never know. Now it's going to be Porsche versus Mustang. Down the straight at Fuji now, we've got ourselves a good old drag race. I'm tucked right under the rear wing of the Porsche. Can we get a move done into turn 1? Time for me to be ambitious. He's threw it on the outside. I think you'll find that's the inside, Rev, you muppet, but never mind. He's defended the position well, runs me out, over the curbs on the outside. If it's good enough for Max Verstappen, it's good enough for driver unknown. This is a battle. We're having a battle with driver unknown. I didn't want to spend too much time battling with driver unknown, as I could see that gaggle of cars there, right up ahead. That group of cars there, I needed to try and stick with them. Hopefully they could keep battling one another and allow us two to catch up, and that's exactly what's going to happen. It's a right gaggle of cars. I'm down in 10th, but I started 4th, and in that gaggle there, we can see 4th place. That's where I need to get back to. A right old gaggle. I don't really know what a gaggle is, but I must have said it about 1 million times already in this video, so my apologies. Go on the throttle nice and early there. I qualified 4th, so I've got the pace to get back to 4th, but it's going to be hard work. This group of cars, they're not just going to jump out my way, so I'm going to have to work for this one. I'm back up the inside of driver unknown. Can I get the move done? He's still there, we'll give him the room. He's got the inside now for the final corner. Can I get the old switcheroo done? I'm afraid not. Not this time. Oh, bit of track limits as well. My word, what a battle. But as you can see from my little daft face, I was enjoying myself. I think we can safely say that the Le Mans update has been a success. Loads of players and loads of great racing. These are getting racy up ahead. Could it go Pete Tong? This was exactly what I needed if I was going to catch these lads up. Little bit of contact between the Ferrari and the Aston Martin. Everybody's running wide. The Porsche's gone. We've now got the Ferrari instead. Driver unknown was making moves, and now we had the Ferrari to contend with. Oh! Aston's gone! Aston's gone! Side by side with driver unknown, and the Aston Martin keeps turning left. I think initially I put the fault on driver unknown, however we'll have a quick look at the incident and we'll see who did what to who. This move started after the contact with the Ferrari at turn 1. Driver unknown, he gets a run on the Aston Martin. The Aston Martin tries to hold the inside, he's on the brakes, driver unknown's around the outside, and the Aston Martin collides with driver unknown. That wasn't his fault, I'm afraid that one was on the Aston Martin. Oh my word. And with that contact, we're up to 9th.
I'm going to say driver unknown.
So I was wrong there, because I was putting the blame on driver unknown, and it wasn't his fault.
Oh, big snap from the Ferrari, and he's gone. He's gone.
Big mistake from the Ferrari. We're up to 8th. That was a massive MotoGP style tank slapper. No grip, and then all of a sudden it gripped up. In MotoGP, that would have been a high side. But thanks to those couple of drivers jumping out of our way, we're up to 8th position from 10th. What more can we do? Let's try and get back on to driver unknown.
How racy are these lot?
The group ahead was still having a right old battle.
Very racy indeed.
Driver unknown once again getting involved with another Aston Martin. He certainly was making his way through the field.
Unceremoniously, he wants to come through.
The Aston Martin, however, wasn't finished. He was coming back and they were going to be side by side into turn 1.
Oh, contact with the Aston and the Porsche again.
Driver unknown once again involved.
Oh, not this Porsche again. Not this Porsche again.
This was the last thing I wanted. Looking at the back of driver unknown's car again.
You're never hanging it round the outside there, Rev, so don't even try it. Just boil me tyres.
I'd like to think that I'm going for less and less ridiculous moves. As my experience on the Man Ultimate grows, and online racing in general, I don't want to be throwing my car into places where I know gaps are just going to disappear, or I'll end up running wide.
Bit out of shape for the Porsche. This is nuts.
But absolutely awesome fun. If you're on the fence about trying LMU online, I'd say jump in. It's great fun.
Nose of the Mustang didn't want to come in.
Even if the Mustang did want to understeer every now and again, I felt I was faster through this final sector than these two, and as they were still fighting amongst each other, I was going to stay as close as I could to try and pick up any pieces.
Porsche's out of... Oh, Aston Martin even a bit out of shape. And he's back up again. Oh my god, these have had a battle. 11 minutes to go with this race. Oh my word. Where did I start this race? Like 4th or something? I forgot. Oh no, oh no. Aston's too deep. And they're swapping places again. Somebody's a big donkey. I don't know who it is.
These two were having a fantastic battle, swapping places left, right and centre. And in the chat, somebody was getting called a big donkey, so there'd clearly been some issues behind us.
I don't want to get too involved with this Aston Martin if I can help it.
But this Mustang was absolutely fantastic on the brakes, tucked it tight, and I felt the rears bite into the track and we were away.
The Mustang there, she hooked up really well. Massively well. Well done, Mustang.
And we're up to 7th. Oh, but look who's right ahead of us again. It's driver unknown.
Yes, first time I took it right.
If we could catch up to driver unknown, a 6th place finish would have been fantastic. I'd have been more than happy with that after dropping to 10th. It's a pity about the start, but it is what it is.
Get that steering angle off there, Rev.
If you apply the throttle with too much steering angle on, you're just asking to be facing in the opposite direction.
Come on, Mustang, hook up, I need you. I need you. Do it for me, Mustang.
I needed everything the Mustang had down the straight. Come on.
That Porsche is slow in a straight line. It's disappeared. 10 minutes to go.
There had been a little bit of a discussion that the Porsche wasn't as good in a straight line as some of the other GT3s, which I think is true to life, but I could be wrong. However, it seemed alright on the straight there.
These two are getting racy as well up ahead. Oh my god, it's been racy this.
The Porsche up front and the BMW, they were having a little battle of their own. That had been raging for a few laps. However, I still had driver unknown to get past before I could even think about getting involved with them.
Bit of a puff of smoke from the back of the Porsche.
He was certainly pushing, but I was sure that I had the pace. but having the pace and getting past someone, two very different things.
I think they take a better line from me through there. These are having a battle up ahead though.
If anybody watching sees me take a poor line through a particular corner, do let me know. I'm always looking to learn and I always want to improve. So if you give me some feedback in the comments about my lines, where I can make up some time, I've been made up with that.
Early on the brakes there, caught me off guard a bit. Balanced the car.
This is where it was going to matter. This is where I needed a decent exit out of the final corner.
Got on, Mustang. I think it's my damage splitter, that's what it is.
I think that damage was costing me a bit of straight line speed, but I was still close enough that I was just in the toe of the Porsche.
He's not defended it, which frightens me more than if he did defend it.
Oh my god, Rev, what are you doing? Hold on to your butts.
I don't know what that's about. I mean, why have you tapped me there? It's a bit random.
I don't know if maybe he was going for the cutback, but I just felt it was unnecessary just to hit my rear quarter as we came out of the corner.
I mean, we got the move done, but I don't like any kind of contact really, so it leaves a bit of a sour taste in my mouth.
But now wasn't the time to be getting bogged down with that kind of rubbish. We got past him for the first time in the race, and we needed to break away from him.
I don't think we'll be able to do anything about T. Emery. But a 6th place finish after what was a complete nightmare at the beginning would be nice. Oh, you never know. Could be more places on here. 6 minutes to go. Driver unknown. We've managed to get past him, thank God.
I think I'd become a bit obsessed with driver unknown. What do you think?
Oh, 6 minutes to go. I'm knackered. I'm absolutely knackered. How Jardier does this for 3 hours, I don't know. Maybe it's because he's a young man and I'm an old man.
The Porsche and the BMW were battling. Was it going to end in tears?
He's done the Porsche.
The BMW got the move done. Great little move. And now it was up to us to try and get past the Porsche.
Got me tyres a little bit of slack there. A little bit of puff of the whole bit of contact. Oh, nearly. Thank God for that. Oh, he's continued turning left. He's continued turning left. This is absolute nuts.
This had been a really eventful race. From 4th to 10th to 5th. Could we do anything else about this BMW? We were certainly going to give it our best shot. It's worth mentioning here the new tyre model on the Mon Ultimate. It certainly gives you more confidence. I feel like you can push on further into the corners and it's just a great improvement. I think this game is going to go from strength to strength and I certainly hope it does because I'm loving it.
Driver unknown is here again. No, he's not. Driver unknown's gone. He's gone. See you later, mates. Disappeared. Oh my God. What can we do about this BMW? 5 minutes to go. This has been absolutely insane.
Even watching it back now, I'm still giggling. It's fantastic. Love the game. Great work by Studio 397.
Tighter than the Beamer.
With 4 minutes to go, could I get back into 4th place where I started?
Just keep putting him under pressure.
That's all I could do. Keep putting him under pressure and see if he made a mistake. Earlier in that day, I'd already had a race at Fuji where I was leading with a 4-second gap and I absolutely bottled it. So I know what the pressure can be like. So all I could do was keep putting the pressure on the BMW.
Come on, Mustang.
It was a proper close battle, but I also knew that the BMW was no slouch in a straight line.
That'll be suicide, so we're not that daft. We're not that daft. We're not going to have any rushes of blood to the head.
Once again, I felt that I was just a bit faster through Sector 3 at Fuji in this Mustang.
Oh, nearly there, Reverend.
I needed to hang it wide and cut it back and try and get a good exit onto the straight, but I cocked it right up.
They didn't bite as much as I'd like. 3 minutes to go. That was a poor lap though from me, wasn't it? 1.1 seconds off. That was rubbish. What have we got? 1.2 to the Mustang behind. Work to do, Rev. Work to do.
With that last lap being 1.1 seconds slower than my personal best, I needed to tidy me driving up and stick with this BMW as close as I possibly could.
Emery, he's done a fantastic job.
Emery in the BMW was driving well, he wasn't making mistakes, so I was certainly going to have to tidy my own driving up if I was going to get past him. That 4th place, was it on? Was it on?
We're tighter than him there. Hooks up the Mustang again. Oh, just shat my pants. I was just going to tap him. Don't defend it, mate. I'm not going to go for it there. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm not going to go for it, apparently. Funny that, Rev. You're alongside him.
I just got out the throttle in time.
The move wasn't done yet. This was always going to be difficult in the final sector. Offline means he can throw it up the inside.
Is he going to try and jump it straight back?
I didn't close the door, left it wide open, and he went up the inside. He's now round the outside. Just comes flying to the right, which catches me off guard, but he's back into 4th.
Caught me off guard there a couple of times. I think I've caused that as well now for him to go wide. He certainly didn't want to give that up. I'm glad I got out the throttle. I'm glad I got out the throttle. 139.6. That's not good enough, that, Reverend.
To be fair though, the way we were battling into Sector 3, it was never going to be the best lap you were ever going to see. It was always going to cost us time, battling in Sector 3.
Just realised I've got damage to my rear spoiler as well. Oh my god.
Luckily, the damage was not causing us massive issues. That damage had been caused by the Mustang in the rear, going into the back of us as we were battling with the BMW in Sector 3. If you've enjoyed this video, if you like what I do on the channel, please do hit the like and subscribe button, as it would help me out massively. I really appreciate every like that I get and every comment.
1 minute to go. 0.3.
I knew that I was better through this right-hander, and I managed to get it hooked up nicely again. We're going to battle once again into Sector 3. Only this time I've got the experience of the last lap. So I keep it tight, try and get my car parked on the apex, and shut the door on him this time. I know that he's going to try and cut it up me inside, but I'm not having that. I keep a nice tight line on the brakes, get the nose turned in.
I'm going to throw it on the apex. I've done it. I've threw it onto the apex. Come on, Mustang. Give us a bit of them beans. 1 lap to go. We're up to 4th. I think that's where we started. It feels like it was about 3 weeks ago this race started.
Time certainly does fly when you're having fun.
I was too late on the brakes there, but so was he. Very ambitious.
I was pretty confident now that if I just kept it neat and tidy, I'd have the pace to pull away from the BMW. But looking at the background in the replay, it appears that he ran out of fuel as he ended up not finishing the race. So we now had the blue Mustang for company, but as I say, I was pretty confident that I could get this job done and finish 4th where I started.
Can we just keep it neat and tidy and bring home a 4th? I'd love it if we could, Rev.
As confident as I was, I had made many a stupid error in the past. First lap, last lap, whatever lap you want, I've made loads of errors, span it from the lead. It was not beyond me to absolutely bottle this with 2 corners to go.
Bit of concentration, just the last throttle application. Oh my god. Absolutely loved it, lads. I hope you've enjoyed it.
I hope you have enjoyed it. I can't recommend Le Mans Ultimate enough. It's absolutely great. It's getting better all the time. And for me, it's well been worth the money that I spent on it and the season pass.
As always, I've been the Reverend. Thank you for watching.